What is it about Dagestan that the guys they can wrestle? Now, look, I've seen somebody follow somebody like those wrestlers.
Yeah.
I'm talking about those guys that go to the Olympics. Yeah. That's a whole different level of wrestling.
Yeah, them dudes.
How did they get so good?
So over there, they put them in wrestling. They put them in both styles. Then at like 5, 6 years old, they identify like where a kid's going to be better, and that's all they do, all the way up through school. Khabib and Islam started doing sambo when they were super young, together, right, with his dad. So their whole life they did combat sambo. Combat sambo was actually like gi tops, punching, grappling, like they were essentially doing MMA as like kids,
right,
and then just keep getting better. I think for my son, right, to have the mentality that I have or had, it's impossible. His life's too comfortable.
Yeah, okay.
His life's too comfortable. You and your brother and your children, they can't even make themselves think like you did growing up, where you grew up and how you grew up.
Right.
So it's like they all live like that. Because while Khabib, I want to see Khabib's son and then the next Islam's son. Then we could see how it does over there. Because for them, it was the way to live.
Right.
And change all of their lives.
Everybody's lives, yeah.
Just like us.
Yes.
Right? It's like, we're almost like desperate. So when my kid's like playing football and he's like, I want to do this and I want to do this. I go, well, you got to be at every practice. You got to go with your individual coach. Like you got to go on Sunday whenever you go do all your speed and agility.
Right.
You have to get up early in the morning to lift weights. I go, because while you are living where you live and how you live, there's a kid like me that's doing the same thing, but without the fallback of what my dad did to make sure that I'm okay when all this is done.
Right.
So I don't know that we can, how does Christian McCaffrey develop the mentality that his father had, unless his father came with a hope from home? You know, Ed, maybe he had a whole bunch of money, but I don't know, how does he develop that mentality?
I'm a firm believer when I look at the Mannings.
Yep, them.
Archie Manning and Peyton and Eli.
They just teach him.
Yeah. It's something special for your dad to have and says, nah, I want to get it. See, I still have a healthy respect for Bronny.
Yes.
Because he's still, the likelihood of you having a historically or a transcendent great parent and then the child be equally as transcendent and great, it's just not going to happen.
No.
It's great. Ken Griffey Sr. was a good baseball player, but he wasn't Junior.
No, he wasn't.
Bobby Bonds was an unbelievable player. He wasn't Barry.
Nope.
And so to ask, Kareem had son, Magic got son, to ask their son, their prodigy, to be just what your dad, it ain't happening.
So for the dad, for Ken Griffey Jr. and Barry, their dads were good.
Yes. They just weren't them.
They weren't them. So the second one was better.
Yes.
But to ask the next one to be better than the one that's the greatest?
Just imagine Barry Bonds' son being Barry Bonds or better.
No. It's like Vladimir Guerrero.
Yeah.
He was really good.
Yeah.
But his son now is with the same name.
Yes.
With the same name, better than his dad. That's crazy. So for him to have another one that does that will be very hard.
Right.
But where's Peyton's son? Where's Eli's son?
Yeah.
Peyton said his son went to his camp a couple weeks ago. I saw that.
Yes.
But is he?
It's gonna be very. I mean, come on.
It's gonna be hard.
Yes.
Now,
Tom has a son.
Yep.
But here's the thing.
But Archie is good, but it's the other son.
Yeah,
it's the other son.
Right.
Yep.
So just imagine Tom Brady's son, Benjamin, being as good as Tom. God ain't finna bless you like that, bro. I'm sorry. He ain't finna bless you like that.
I don't think so, man. It's hard.
Yes.
But they can, but even for LeBron James Jr.
Yes.
LeBron James Jr.
Yes.
To be in the NBA, it's nuts. And then to have another one that's supposed to be even better than the other one.
Yes. But to expect them, and I think the thing is,
LeBron's done everything right.
Yes. But to expect a child to be LeBron or Kareem's son to be him or Magic's son to be him, come on, bro. That's not happen.
LeBron James Jr., if he can stay in the league for 10 years, that to me would be astounding. And he will. He will.
Yes.
But to be in there 10 years after what your dad did, with all that pressure, from the moment he picked up a basketball, there was pressure on him.
Because the expectation you got to be, because everybody know who your dad is.
My son would wrestle, and I would see people, my kid just beat DC's son. I'm like, but it's
that
my
ain't DC.
Son. It's not. You didn't beat, right? I just beat DC's boy.
I had Kim Griffith Jr. on, and when his son Trey was coming up, he played baseball, and the people in the stand would say, he ain't his dad. And his dad would say, name 5 people who are.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that. So what would they say then?
They couldn't say anything. I mean, guy wasn't, he was an MVP. He
did everything.
Yes, he's one of the greatest. He's one of the greatest players. I mean, the sweetest swing ever. 600 home. Come on.
He ain't gonna be him.
No, it's okay. But the kid has to accept that.
Yes.
That is okay. And a lot of people, we were having a conversation about my brother. I embraced it. See, I never lived in the shadow. I embraced it. Every number he had, I got the exact same number. Wow. He was 3 in high school, I was 3 in high school. He was 2 in college, I was 2 in college. 84. He was 84, yep. I was 84. Every card that he had, I got. So I never looked at it like, and when people told me, man, you're not gonna be like your brother, I'm like, watch.
Watch me.
Watch.
But not many people have that.
Yeah, they
not many people have that dog in them like that. Like there's a dog about that mentality that most people don't have.
Yes.
Especially a kid that wakes up and he's sleeping in a beautiful home with everything he'd ever want in his life. Like, it's hard for that kid to go.
Yeah.
My kid gets up in the morning at 6:30, 3 days a week, and he lifts weights.
Right.
My kid does wrestling practice at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then he goes to football practice at 5:30 in the afternoon. He does that 4 days a week. Then on Sundays, he meets with his private coach to do football training.
Right.
Where he does speed and agility.
Right.
He catches passes. He goes through his coverages and his reads.
Right.
For me, that's my son going, Dad, I want to try to do something great. I said, Pop, if it works, awesome. If it doesn't, you gave yourself a chance.
That's it.
You took advantage of every opportunity you had, everything that we have accrued, you used to try to better yourself.
Right.
If it works, great. If it doesn't, you never skipped out on the work.
Right.
That's all I care about.
Right.
And I'm fine with that. And maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But he's given himself a chance, even though he doesn't have to.
Right.
That's what I love.
Good. Let me ask you this. How did you and Khabib become such great friends?
That's my boy right there, man. He walked into the gym. By himself. King Mo Lawal brought him from New Jersey. He wanted to come and train with all the wrestlers. Barely spoke a lick of English. Walked in the gym, stayed at a extended stay America, right up the street from AKA, and he would walk back and forth by himself from the hotel to the practice. And on his first day, I was like, oh, a little Russian kid, because I spent a lot of time there when I was wrestling. We started kind of talking a little bit, and it grew. And then I just understand how much of he's like a really good human being. He's a good person, real strong values, and he's the best. I think he's the best fighter ever.
Really?
I do. Yeah, I do. I saw a kid that came in there with limited striking. He told you exactly what he was going to do every single time, and he did it. He was beating Michael Johnson up one time, telling him, brother, you know I deserve a title fight.
Right.
You need to give up. Like, that's how dominant
and
he
sat in the pocket with Conor and knocked Conor down.
Knocked him down. After Conor had boxed Floyd Mayweather for 9 rounds. He stood with him and knocked him down. Yeah, I think he's the best, man. I think he just stands for something so much bigger than just fighting. And I think he obviously elevates the people around him, which is very important. But he also is he's like a guiding light for a lot of people that follow him. Right. And he does things the right way.
Right. There's this viral clip going around that he refuses to shake this lady's hand out of respect for his wife.
Yep, and for his religion.
His religion.
And if you know his religion, that's the way it is.
That's the way it is.
Right? But not many men are willing to do that, especially in that moment.
Right.
Right? Kate Scott. Kate Scott. She's a great analyst.
Yes.
But I think the reason it got so odd was because that kid reacted the way that he did. There was a YouTube kid that was up there with him. And he kind of was like, oh my God, like Speed. I show Speed.
Yeah.
And the way he acted was like, because he shook everyone's hand. But then he just politely said, and then I'm pretty sure he explained it to her afterwards.
Yes.
And then, but again, it's live TV, right? Things happen. But that's respect to his wife. And then I was honestly respect to Kate. It's actually a respectful gesture to the person.
Right.
You're refusing to shake hands because he, as a married man, should not shake the hand of another woman.
Wow. What separate Russian fighters from American fighters?
I don't think that is much more to it than just that need to change their lives.
Yeah.
Right? Their need. I mean, even in I'm not talking homeless. Like, I'm not talking like transient people that are living on the street. But even our upbringing, even mine, where I lived in small house after small house when I was younger.
Yeah.
Then my parents did all they could to move us into a big house, to where they bought their first house for $10,000. It wasn't a great house, but it was theirs. That's still better
than what they
have over there. They're like, it's all concrete, just concrete stuff. So yeah, it's like, I think it's just that mentality of need to get better that allows for those guys to kind of just elevate themselves a little more. Because even my upbringing, and I thought that I had it tough, was better than what they have there. And you know what people are willing to do to change their lives.
For sure.
Yeah.
You and Conor went back and forth on social media, but you said it's over for Conor. I mean, the money that he made from Floyd, the money that he's made off his alcohol, the money that he's making now, to go back into, I mean, you're worth $300 million, to go in there and it's like, you know what? I want to get kicked in my face, hit in my face, elbowed in my face. Need.
Yeah, there's no need there.
Yeah.
He doesn't need that. He doesn't need this anymore. Marvin Hagler said, it's hard to get up in the morning when you're sleeping on satin sheets, right?
Yes.
Way back in the day.
Yes.
There are a few sayings in the world that are untrue.
Yeah.
That was.
Right.
Like, you know that one where it's like, to be the champion, you got to defend the belt?
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Ric Flair started that.
To beat a man, you got to beat the man.
Yeah, Ric Flair started that, man. That's not true.
I'll beat the man that beat the man and be just as happy.
Give me one belt. The moment they put that belt on you, you're the champion.
Right.
But fighters have actually believed that. Conor, it's the and he's one of the biggest superstars in the world.
Right.
He can't walk into any room without everybody knowing who he is.
Right.
So the access he has, how's he gonna look past all of that to go into a training camp to fight?
Right.
Especially if he wants to do it right.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before two something.